Hi there, fam. How the hell are you? 7:17 Eastern time. Well, would you look at that? Well, it says American Pie's playing, boss, but that's not what's playing. Well, the source is going to come through, and so is the Galactics. It says American Pie by Don McLean is playing, so those could be, and Don could be your name, McLean could be your name, or somebody you're dealing with. But it's not, it's everywhere. By Fleetwood Mac. I want to be with you everywhere. This is not why we came on. Now it's 7:18 on the clock. Somebody wants to be with you there. Okay, but this is not why we came on. Why something's happening to them. Oh God. You better make this stop. This is appropriate. Okay. Alright, so sitting here, we just saw 133 on the clock. So, sitting here, a license plate passed that said Psalm 133. And they had me look it up. It's important. And I didn't bring any of my stuff, so I had to write a lot down. Because I can't take a picture and read on my phone and record. And my laptop's at home, or my things at home. Alright, so the oil in Psalm 133 is symbolic of the blessings, okay? So, what I thought was interesting, the names in there is David, Aaron. Aaron was considered the first high priest. These could be your names, high priest, high priestess. It's an energy, okay? These are energies. But the dew from Mount Hermon, and Hermon's been coming through, and yes, Frankenstein popped into my head as soon as I heard it. I'm like, Hermon, like Frankenstein, like the monsters? It's been coming through a lot. Who's watching the monsters out there? Who relates to that? I don't know. Anyhow, weird science. So the dew from Mount Hermon, which falls on Mount Zion, which... yes, I see it. We've had lots of spy things coming through. Zion's been coming through heavy. Utah's been coming through heavy. Zion reminds me of the Matrix. So that's interesting. So dew from Mount Hermon, which falls on Mount Zion. A song of ascension. For the Lord has commanded the blessing of life forevermore. So the oil in Psalm 133, symbolic of blessings of unity and believers and love. The oil on Aaron's head that runs down his beard, so you could have a beard, and his robes are equal to the blessings and the unity that are abundant and flow freely among those that dwell together in harmony. More things about community coming in. Here comes my birds. Oi. More about community coming together, living together in harmony and pure love. Anointed by God's sources, whatever universe, whatever you want to call it. Anointed by His favor and His protection. I knew you were troubles coming through. We came as Romans. So anyhow, it further highlights the positive impact of unity. So God's protection is over the unity, the harmony, when you live together in harmony. Okay? I thought that was interesting, like all of that. And then abundance and unity flow from oneness in faith. And it said brothers, but Spirit had me change it to believers. Because it's not about brothers, it's not about sisters, it's about believing. Believing, Care Bears, Care Bear cousins. It's about knowing and accepting and receiving. Yes, receiving and giving equally. And you can't do that when you're in relationships with people that only want to talk down about other people. Do you understand this yet? Every time something wrong is spewed out of the mouth of those that don't understand the power behind their words, sets dis-ease in. This is a thing. So the symbolic blessings of unity and believers and love from the oil on Aaron's head running down the beards, our blessings and unity are abundant and flow freely among those that dwell together in harmony. Confirmations coming in. Vroom, vroom. I like that. I know it's funny. 231 on the clock there. So found that interesting, and they wanted me to give some numbers and stuff with that. We've seen Harris, Rob, Goats, Double Eagle, Prime a lot. Saw 144 and fucking awesome at the same time, and you cannot make that up. That was funny. Captain America's been around. That was funny. Psalm 133. 133 is also a frequency. Yes, you can listen. Imparts blessings and life on God's people and proclaims oneness in faith. That was the main thing that we saw in that. Let's see. Cow, jellyfish, and Groot came through, and it's like they walk into a bar. I was laughing so hard. 801, 108, 711, 321, 123, 333, 1001, 1111, 111, 144, 441, 218, 231, 211, 225, 227, 1234, 234. So you could be seeing a lot of ascending numbers. It's funny since we were talking about ascension. Everybody that is doing the work is going up, okay? They're very proud of you for that. Want you to know the stuff that's coming in for you when you equinox, do the work. 727 and 696 has been coming through heavy, which is funny for her. Let's see, Thomas, Ashley, Sam, Elliot, 222. Anything else? We already said Harris. Marilyn Monroe's been coming through heavy. Olivia. And that's it. There's your message. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, you gotta believe for it to work. You got to stay out of situations that do not serve you. Stay away from people that can't quit talking negative. That is disease, even in your body. Listening to that sets disease in. If it doesn't make you feel good, it's not God. Why are you listening? Why are you there? Why are you witnessing it? I love you. Have a great day.